Good evening. I finally got done with that one. So now there's not a whole lot of colors. Like it don't go in order no more. So I had to guess which one to start with for this one. But I'm so glad that there is no 310s in this one. So I am so happy that there ain't no 310s. But I wish there was more drills on it so my hand would stick. Audrey, sit down. Well, I'm live, so sit down. They need to put these kids back in school. Go. I'm live. Bye.
Can I have your phone?
No, you can't have my phone. But if they boot me off of YouTube because of you, so anyways, I started this one like I said I would. And I'm going to do, and really where I should have started was in the last bin and then work my way to the first bin because that's where all of them are is in the last bin. So, but at least this one will go by quickly. Hopefully this bin will go by quickly. And okay, can I get a drill to stay on my pan? And then hopefully this whole section will go by fairly quickly. But where I'm seeing where I'll be probably stuck the most is down here. So, but if I could get all these done and not miss any, that'd be super awesome. So, but I'm back at it. I didn't cook no dinner. I just ate hot dogs tonight, which is okay with me because I don't like cooking every night. So I could just eat a bowl of cereal. That suits me just fine. So I'd rather be diamond paint because I haven't diamond painted in a couple of days. So, and I did get in another swap, but everybody's changing how you do things. It's ridiculous. So, I guess it is what it is. And they said I could do my own custom. I haven't figured that out yet. So I found one I really like, and I'm hoping it's the first one on my list. So I'm hoping I hit that one. So, and it has to be paid by July 22nd, which is cool. It gives me almost 2 months. So I'm just waiting to see who my partner is so I can order theirs and have it shipped to them. So, but I don't know if I'm going to do it all the time, do the swaps all the time like I've been doing. I was in like 2 or 3 within a month. I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I think I'm just going to do one at a time because of Audrey, you could go to bed. Um, because when you do 2 or 3, you get confused. Good night, Audrey. And that on purpose because I won't give her my phone. So when I go to bed, I want my phone to be charged. Okay, it looks like I got all these. But I don't want to say that because you know me, it's not going to be true. So I'm still looking. Okay, you know what? Okay, I need to go back up because there's this one color that I always forget and then I find. Um, Wait, nope, I haven't gotten to it yet. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I haven't got. I thought I already got to it, but I didn't. Thank God. Okay, what color am I doing now? Okay. Yeah, I do. I was gonna say, do I get these? I can't wait till everybody goes home, and then I will have the house to myself, and I could diamond paint as long as I want with no interruptions. Nobody yelling, nobody being rude, and I can't wait. And I think, okay, in my last video, I said that I probably would stop with the first bin and then go to the second bin tomorrow. But with me already passing some colors up, I may go ahead and do some colors in the second bin. And that way I get a little further, than what I anticipated, because the first one, there's not a whole lot of colors that I need from that bin. So, which I should fairly get through it quickly, but I just got to be careful to make sure I'm doing all the colors from it. So, but I shouldn't be going out of place because that's when I start missing, and I have to go back and do. I have to stay like in an area instead of jumping all around the place. So okay, I'll be so happy when this section gets done because then I'll have just this, which I'll divide it up into 2. Like the last 2, the top and bottom, will be kind of small ones. So, and I do that just in case I don't want to finish it. I normally close it up. And that could be my problem. I haven't, since I got the yeah, easel, I haven't been closing them up like I should. So that could be why they're not sticking right. So I just gotta remember to close them up when I'm done. So I'll have to take the minders off and close them, which ain't a big deal. I mean, it's real easy to do. And with that being said, this color's done. I want to take a quick look up here. Okay. All the ones I was looking at is okay. So we'll do this color first. Well, I kind of want to do this color first, because of I could put it in when I'm done with it and then go to the top color. But I don't know this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I have a hard time getting them all in like the first try. It's like I always miss so many of them. But that's like a lot of them. So, but this one, yeah, it's the majority. So that's why I'm looking really good. And I think I got them off. Not, I'll just have to go back and do them. This is the one I thought I overlooked, but I didn't. But we're going to start. Oops. I think I kind of took too many out at one time. Because now I'm getting them all over. But it feels so good to put my arm down and it's not on the painting. And there's not no drills that is sticking to my arm and coming up. So that's a plus. But these drills are all over, so I gotta make sure I stay kind of in a area like with this one. With that being said, I'm gonna do row for row just to make sure I get them all. And that's sad that you gotta do that, but I mean, if you want to get them all where you don't have to go back and do them, that's what you need to do. So that that one. I hope y'all can't hear that dinging from my Facebook. I should have turned it off or went out of it, but I keep browsers open. I don't know why. I guess I ain't gotta keep typing them in. So I do apologize if you do hear it. But normally when I'm on, really nobody. You know, I don't get no notifications. So I try not to. I try to let everybody know, like with her. I said, I'm going on. Well, 8 years old, she acts like she can't listen. You know how kids are. And but I just gotta be patient and just wait for a couple of days because they're going home. So, and then I'll have YouTube to myself And I won't, the only thing I'll have to worry about is the animals. That's it. Just the animals. But normally they lay either where I am or in the front room. So, I went, why is it okay? I went to go live on Facebook. They changed it. I went to go on to Diamond Art Club to see, what they had, what I wanted, kind of make a list um, of the ones I want. And they changed their website. I want to say, I know they changed theirs because of the coronavirus, which is okay, I guess. Um, because I noticed with AliExpress, their website was closed down for a while. Sapphire enough for a while because I tried to. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to look to see what kind of minders was on there. So I'm gonna have to go back and look to see what kind of minders. The ones I really like is the clay ones, and yes, those are a little more expensive. But I don't know, I just like them. Ever since I got a couple Cabbage Patch Kid minders, I like minders. If you could see my refrigerator, my freezer door, those are all minders for diamond painting. Every last one of them. And then I have tons of pens and still wanting more. You can't never have too many. Just like you can't never have too many paintings. So, you gotta stay good. If it's your passion, um, and you want to stay busy with your passion, then you're not gonna have too many of them. Me, I don't anymore. I do like the squares better. I don't know, I used to be real quick at the rounds, but since I've started the squares and I actually like doing the squares, it's hard for me to get back into rounds. It takes me forever to start a round painting because I don't know, squares to me, when I do them, by the time the painting's done, it's like it makes the painting look good. Rounds, I don't know. To me, it's like it does, but yet it don't, I guess. But everybody has their own opinion. That's mine. I'm not trying to knock anybody else's opinions. Um, so, that's just my personal opinion. But I don't know. I guess I wanted to get back in a swap. I've missed so many swaps. I missed the Valentine's. Um, there's like 3 or 4 others I missed. So when I seen Elster, I'm like, well, let me get in it. Why not? So I got in it. I have fun doing them because you get to look at people's wish list and see what they like, you know, and not there is not 2 wish lists that have the same thing on it. There's not. And I guess that's what I like about it. Everybody has their own. I mean, it may be similar to yours, but it's not the exact, which I think's cool. So just one moment. Audrey, sit down or go to bed. Because no, because you're interfering with my life. Either sit down or go to bed. So for this one, this color I thought was gonna be hard because I see a lot of it. But what it is it's only in certain areas, I wanna say. Because like, okay, if you see where I'm going with this color, you got it here, then it's up here. Oh, then it goes up. Okay, never mind. I was hoping it just stayed like in this area all the way across, but no, that's not the case. And yes, I will have to go back and fill in because I am doing the checkerboard all the way across. So, like I said, I thought it was just kind of in a little area, but it's not. So, what I'm going to do now, well, maybe not. Let me go up here. What? You know what, you guys, I'm going to let you go because obviously I can't be live. And I already got one video deleted today. I don't need to because I'm not trying to get kicked off of YouTube. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to play by the rules. But I got to figure out what I did or said so I don't do it again. So I have to go back and read my email so it don't happen again because you know they always send you emails and I like getting on with you guys. I like getting on YouTube, so I can't afford not to. So I have to see what not to do. Um I thought I was doing it, the same way. But I guess this one time, well, I don't know how many times this is the first I've heard of it. So to me, it was my first time. I could be wrong. I don't want to lie to anybody, Um, but I mean, I had fun, just sitting talking to y'all. Um, whether it's about diamond painting or whether it's about whatever, At least it keeps me busy while I'm diamond painting. And so yeah, I'm gonna just have to not diamond paint when anybody's in my house. So that way I don't say something wrong and then my video gets deleted. So because I enjoy YouTube, I do watch other things on YouTube, um, other sites, And I do enjoy, like I said, getting on with y'all, talking about, just nonsense stuff. Because really it's not focusing on one topic. So, except for when my hand sticks to the canvas. But I will, and I don't think I cussed a lot on it. I could have, but I do. If that was the case, I do apologize. That's why I put it. No kids to watch. Um, because my mouth it kind of overrides the rest of me, and once I get started, it's hard to stop. So I'm gonna try not to use profanity a lot while I'm on. So, but, but I hope everybody's night's going good. Um, Mine is because, like I said, I haven't been on a couple of days, and so this one it took me that section took me a little longer than what I wanted it to. But if I could do majority of this section right here, majority of it tonight, then tomorrow I could finish it, and then I will be on to this section because, like I said, I'm working top to bottom. So, and it just makes it easier when you get to the last. Well, actually, you know what? With that being said, actually, even the two first rows, you could do that with. It don't always have. I mean, I could do that with the two first rows. I just thought about it. It don't have to always be the last two rows. So what I'm thinking about doing, I do have another diamond painting already kitted up, um, and ready to go. So I think on that one, I'm gonna because some people I've noticed if you look on Facebook, some people have theirs like with this paper, they have squares and they have the squares numbered. Like the first square could be right here. The next square could be right here. So it don't go in order. It don't go in order, which I think is kind of cool. But I'd be too afraid to cut them into squares because I'd be afraid of cutting my diamond painting. I am not for sure how they do it, but like I said, I'd be afraid of cutting the picture because that's the kind of luck I have. And you know what, guys? I think I'm done with this color. That was quick. Oops, wait, I got a different one. Let's see if I can find any more before I put it up. That went by really quick. I was amazed. And of course, I'm dropping it all over me. Okay, there's that. What's the next colors? Okay, I do have these colors. I have both of them. I think one has more than the next, but I do have them. See, I did it again. I went further than what I was supposed to. So, see how I came, I realized quickly, and then I came back and did because of me. When I do, I miss plenty. So um I need just to stay in the area I'm in. So it's like kind of doing a row at a time, kind of. I think that's the best way to describe it. Ooh, that was an awesome call because I didn't even know that one had it in the same row, and I did the bottom one first, then I went to the top one, which was perfectly. So, I'm just plucking away, and it don't look like there's a whole lot of this color either. So, oh, I was looking on Diamond Art Club at like the different ones they have. Yeah, they really don't have a whole lot, not right now, but there was a couple I seen, and what I did, you know how I've been telling y'all I was gonna get a big one to do. Well, they had a couple of big ones, but of course they was out of stock. So I put where I get the email when they come into stock, and hopefully when they come into stock, I can order them because I'm sure a lot of people have them, where they get an email when they come in so they could order them. So I'm hoping I I want to get one at a time. So if they keep going out of stock and coming back, I'm cool with it, because I want to get one, maybe two, depending on, the price. Well, maybe I'll do three, maybe four would be my limit. Because what I want to do is, um, I don't know if I can this year, but eventually I want to be a member. So, but I know the beginning of next, no, I just did not. Yes, I did. I just mixed my two colors. And I am so glad I know what is what, you know. But I cannot believe I just did that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's going to be one of those nights. A crazy night. But I think after I'm done with this color, I think I could possibly separate them. It's not too bad. It really ain't. Because one of the colors, I don't have a whole lot of it. And I don't, well, yeah, I guess I did just put a lot in there. But I'm just making sure right now I am getting all the symbols that I need for this color. Okay, and I think that's it, but let me see how I could do this. Um, no, is that up underneath here? Yes. You will see me because I know a lot of people has done this. Normally I have trays to separate them, but I know I gave a lot of trays to my nieces, my niece and my nephew for like school, for like art, and I don't know where my other ones are, but you know what? I'm just gonna keep them mixed because I don't feel like separating them. I ain't even gonna lie, but I know what's what. And it's just easier for me because I could do two colors at one time. So I just made it easier for myself. But do I want to do that? No. So I'll leave it like it is for the time being. And then uh, I'll do two colors right now until they're all gone. I did that once before on another diamond painting, and it actually worked out, good too. So, and yes, I forgot this color. So I seen it and I went back and did it. Okay. Now the next two colors. I don't need the next two. Oh, yes, I do. What was I gonna say? No, I don't. Wait. Okay, I need this one, but I don't need the other one. So I only need one of the two. Mm, okay, there we go. Yes, I forgot another one. And I hope I don't have to pull it out again. But this one's going to be fairly quickly because there's not a whole lot of these to do. Okay, that looks like that's about it for this color. And when I say that, it don't happen that way. Okay, drills, where are you going? Because I did not see that where that fell. And I needed it. Okay, don't put it away yet. Get out of the bathroom. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's at 7. Oh, what? What? Okay, I don't think I need this one, but I do think I need this one. And this one's very, very light. So I'm going to have a hard time seeing this one. So I have to focus my eyes on this color to try and see all the symbols. If my hand quit sticking to it. So okay, there's that. And my hand, come on, hand. There we go, with that. And see, on this one, I only got 2, 4, 6, 8 colors. Now, whether I need all 8 or not, that's a different scenario. So we will see how many of the colors I will need. Can you please not slam my doors? I don't need no other minders broke. Mm-hmm. I guess it's going fairly better than what I planned. Now, the question is, am I going to get them all? That's the big question. We will find out as I do this section. I said, please quit slamming.
I didn't slam it.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. Stay out if you're going to argue. What's up with these kids and their smart mouth nowadays? Okay, do I have any more? Do I? Yes, I got 2. Yes, awesome. Okay, I know I won't put this in the wrong bin. Okay, next 2. Let's see. Yes, I do need this one. And yes, I do need this one. So again, we will do the ones behind, or the second color, I should say. That way, once I'm done with it, hopefully I get them all. And I can put them, it'll wait first, and it'll still be in order. That's why I always do the next color before the color I'm supposed to do. Because like I said, I have these stacked up. So I always take from the bottom so that way it's easier to put back in the bin. So, and this one, it don't look like there's a whole lot of this color. But I'm not looking around just to see like how much. I'm like staying focused on the area I am in. Because if I look around and see exactly how many there is, I'll go and then I'll mess up. So it's better for me to stay in, doing the way I am so I cannot mess up. So, because you do get roaming eyes. I'm not gonna lie. I have gotten roaming eyes plenty of times. And I think I'm done with my roaming eyes. I think I'm done with the symbol or color, whatever you choose to say. Um, and I wasn't done. Then with having roaming eyes too, I thought I didn't have a color. So I skipped over it and come to find out I did have some of that color to do. So um I have to leave my roaming eyes to the side. So and what I don't like is when you are doing the checkerboard, you don't have a color close to you. So you go, a different way and you end up doing where you got them side by side. So, it just happened to me. But I'm almost done with this cover. What I'm doing is finishing the checkerboard and then going back in what I call filling in. So that way, it's done. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. But this one may work in my favor. Which would be cool if it does work in my favor for a change instead of against me. Okay, that's done. Let's see here. Nope, it didn't work in my favor because right here is where I got to. But that's okay because that was the last one of the checkerboard. So now I could go back and what I call fill in. It always don't have to come out perfect. I've tried to make it too, but we all ain't perfect. But whatever I do, I try and be good. I try and be perfect at it, to give myself a little bit of enjoyment. But when I see that I messed up or I did something wrong, um, uh, I, I, uh, I put myself down. And that's not good because, it's really not that bad, of a mess up. Now, what would be bad, which I already done it in this diamond painting, matter of fact, I finished no, I was almost finished with that section. I only had a little bit to do until I realized I was using the wrong color. So I had to go back and redo. I had to remove the drills that wasn't supposed to be there, first of all. Then I had to go back and use the prep drills um, to do. So, I mean, there is pros and there's cons. And then, like tonight, I mixed. I haven't mixed a color in a long time. I mean, it's been a long time since I've mixed colors. And it's really not me that mixed them. And I almost did it again. I had to look for the box. Normally it's the baby mixing them. Okay, that's down there. Then this one. It don't look like there's, well, it's kind of like the same amount as the one I just did, maybe a little more. So, what, Audrey, what? Ow. I didn't even know Sapphire was by me until she ran out and she ran right into my chair. Okay, I'm getting a little ahead of my stuff, so don't use all of it. And thanks for doing it while I'm live. Well appreciated. This color, I did go back and look, and it looks like I got them all. So that's a good thing. So far, it looks like I've gotten all of the colors done. I said so far, and you see how I was stuttering on that done. Okay. Okay, it's about it. Don't mind the noise. She thinks she got to feed the dogs while I'm live. Okay. These two colors, yes, I know I need. You know what, y'all? I like the yellow. And I'm going to go back and correct myself because I said it didn't look like I had any E's or 3 10s. And this one, I do. But it is very, very little. So I'm going back. I'm going to correct myself. And I'm going to do this very, very little. I'm not answering it because I'm live. So, but let me text and let them know that because of, gosh darn it. Okay. So, anyways, what am I doing? I am doing this one first. So, and this one isn't a whole lot to do. Uh, so, and actually on these, it's not taking me that long to do the symbols or colors, however you wanna say it. It's like I'm getting in there and getting them done. But I dropped a pen, so let me pick it up. And it's the same one I dropped before. So let me way over there, so hopefully I won't drop them again. So, okay, back here. And I got a couple of drills on me. Okay, speaking of drills being on me, I want y'all to comment on the craziest place you guys found drills on you. Audrey, can you please hurry up? Thank you. The craziest place, like I find them on my thighs, my breasts, in my hair. I think that's the only couple of places I found them. So I want to see where others found them and see what's weird. Let me tell you. I sit here, okay? They either dropped on the floor or on the desk. So to find drills in other places on me, I kind of have to chuckle because I don't see how. You see what I'm saying? I don't see how I do that because of they don't fall on me. Well, and the reason that is because normally I'm in a shirt and either jeans, pajama bottoms, jeans, shorts, pajama bottoms. But today, I guess the reason they're liking me is I'm in a dress. So maybe that's why my dress is catching all. That's the only thing I can figure. So, uh, on it. But I mean, I got gas fairly. I told you, the first pen was easy to get past because I wasn't going to use a lot of the drills. And like I got this one I'm on, I got this one, and then I got 4 more. I thought I only had 2 more. But even then, with them, that's actually pretty quick. Now, I ain't gonna say about the last bin because I know the last bin's gonna be a lot. I'm not gonna use every color, okay? But I'll probably use. Well, this right here is 1, 2, 3. Okay, let me start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, four colors for sure. Um, so, and I have to watch that so I can get every color done without having to go back and do colors. So, but I mean, this section is going very, very uh, good for me. It's like, and see, I told you, when I get close to being done, like the row before the last row, okay, I start slacking. Then once I get on the last row, I go a little faster. But I mean, I'm not on the last, I'm doing a section of the last row. So that helps. But now when I go back up to this section, it's gonna be the same thing as the first set, as this section. You know, it's going to take me a couple of days to actually get into it. And even with that being said, I may take 2, 3 days on it. It depends, on how I feel, um, and how much I get done. Like, I think this section, the reason I'm whipping through it like I am, it's not only on the last row, but it's not like the dark colors. Like, I'm not skipping, a color like I do with the 310s to where I do them last. It's not like I'm doing that. I'm doing them all in order as I'm supposed to. You see what I'm saying? And so it depends on you, on how you do, because I'm not going to lie. I see people diamond painting, okay? And I'm one, I can't do no more than one at a time. Because I'm one, if I start one, I want to work on that one until it's finished. I don't like having 2, 3, 4, 5 going at one time because then I get overwhelmed. I get burnt out. So me, I like to do the same one until it's done. I can't, which I've showed you guys, I can't use the multi-placers. I have to use the single placer. That's just me. Everybody's different. Um, I guess because I like to see how long it actually takes me, which the next one, I promise, I'm not going to say I swear, but I promise I'm going to do it every day. And I'm going to put the days on it. Like day 1, day 2, day 3. About the longest diamond painting's taken me is 3 weeks. That's the longest. Unless I have to order drills, then it's a little longer than that. But that's the only way it would take me longer is if I had to order drills. If I don't have to order drills, then the longest is about 3 weeks. So, and see, this one will take me about that because of, oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Move over. Because of those couple of days that I didn't do it. And then I had a couple, like 2, 3 days on one section. So that's why it's taken me like, as long as it is. Because this is a small, I think, I'm not going to say the smallest I've done, but since I've done big ones, it has been the smallest. Because normally I'm doing 50 by 70. I can't remember what other sizes I've done. They're all hanging up on my wall. To be a matter of fact, they're all up on my wall. So now the next color, I ain't got a whole lot. I'll whip right through that color. I ain't even gonna lie. I think there's maybe a total of 20, 25 drills I need. This one, I got this row and this row, and I'm done. But there's not a whole lot in each of the rows. So which is good. And I mean, I could even stop it tonight. And I know tomorrow I know I will finish it tomorrow. Because of, I'm so close. And I think too what it is the row before the last. It has a lot of dark colors and it has more colors, you know, that I'm using. So I think that's why it's taken me a little longer than this row. And guess what? I'm done with that color. I think something's telling me do not do it the way I'm doing it because I will mix up again. Okay, let me show you how quick this is going to be. Let me get out some of my drills. Ah, if it'll stay in. Oh wait, that wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to grab that one. Okay, maybe I grabbed two at one time. I don't know. But first, I need to go back to that one so I don't forget that one. I meant to do that, and I keep putting them in other places than there. So I just needed to make sure I got one there before I went any further. So, and I love how they. Oh, are you serious? See, I didn't think I had one of the colors, and I do. And how the heck did I miss that? Let me see where that color is on my paper. Way up there. I had to see one. That's all I've seen of that color so far is one. Are you serious? I just had it and it went bye bye. I just had one on my pen and I went to put it on and I lost it off of my pen. I hate when that happens. It makes me look like a fool. And so, in this color, I'm almost done. I told you watch how fast I get it done, but I wasn't counting to see if I was right on the how many drills I had to put up. That's the one thing I didn't do. Is that I should have checked to see if I was right. Okay. Okay, next two colors I don't have, but I know I have these two. And we're going to start with this one, and hopefully I can get all of this one too. So we're going to start here because that's the first one I've seen over on this side. So we're going to keep it going. And I know none of these colors are at the bottom. I do know that. They're all at the top. Because there's only certain colors at the bottom. So, which is cool. I just got to focus on the top. Making sure I get them all on the top. But if you know somewhat of the vicinity they're in, that helps you. Because you're not looking all over, the board trying to find them. So let's see how well I did. I knew I missed some. That's why I went back. Just like I missed a color, but that's okay. It's gonna wait. Okay, yeah, that's down. Okay, I think I jumped too far over, so I think I need to go back and re-look to make sure. Well, I could do that once I'm done. Because it ain't like I'm going to put the color up right away. I'm going to make sure I'm done with it before. And this color seems like it's going by very, very quickly too. So, I mean, that's a good thing. If I didn't miss any, I'd be impressed, actually, on how fast that it's taken me to do it and that I didn't. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, let me see because I think I'm done with it. Let me see how well I did. I forgot that one. Now, this one, I see. And I'm going to do this one over here because it's lonely. Oh, there was two that was lonely. Okay. Do 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 do. Nobody's home. We're on YouTube. And you know what? I think I'm gonna stop with this color because it's a little bit much, and I didn't cook yet because everybody else is eating something other than what I was gonna cook. So I'm like, ooh, I could go light without, cooking. Well, I'm a bit hungry, so I think I'm gonna jump off, save the rest of this and the rest tomorrow, and cook me something, and then go to bed because I'm a little sleepy. So, but I mean, I'm talking, I'm saying, something, and it's like my hand ain't listening to me. It's like my hand has a mind of its own. It's like, nope, I want to get this done. And you said we were going to get it done. So, just like a kid, mind of its own. Like, it's in charge or something. I don't know. But since I'm actually, you know what, let me go ahead and do it. Because it's the last color of the first bin. And I know I have some that I missed. So, but let me, go ahead and do it. Up, come on, get back up to my pen. There you go. Good job. Now push down. Thank you. Okay, I guess there. I don't know. There's too many colors involved, so I don't know what color is what. Okay, so with that being said, I just did the first half of the checkerboard for that. So What the heck is going on? And this will be almost done. Ouch. No, well, maybe not almost done. Because I still have fairly a lot of this color to do. So let me not say that. At least. Oh, I like when they give me a few boxes left in an area. I love that because it makes me feel like I'm getting somewhere when I finish them. So, and tomorrow when I get back on, or when I come to do this, I'm going to do what I missed tonight first before going to the other bin, and then going to the other bin and doing that one so that way when I'm done, I am done. So, okay, again, my drills don't want to get on the pen again. I don't know what's going on with it tonight. But it's like it don't even want to pick up no drills. It's like, what? Oh my gosh, people could send me notifications right now. I am a little busy to check them. I'm trying to finish so I can let my viewers go. Did you see that one? I put my all in that one just to get it to stay in place. I like reached really, really back. I'm pushing myself back, trying to make it work. Okay, now I'm moving along. Believe it or not, I'm moving. I have this and this right here, and it's done. This color's done. You had hot dogs, right? Yes, I was gonna make me something. I guess I ain't only making me nothing. I guess that's okay though. I'm doing down here because I'm trying to save the middle, I guess, per se. So I'm trying to do where I need to knock this color out fastly and expeditiously, but it's not working because the diamonds are not cooperating with me tonight. Somewhere. And that's like every night that they don't want me to get them. I guess they say, no, take the next one. I don't want to go. I have no clue. Okay, there's that. I'm almost done with this little bit over on this side. Then I can focus right here, which is cool. That's where I want to focus anyways, because it seems like that's where the most is. And y'all know my motto, do the littlest first and then go to the most. It should be go to the most and do the littlest. But everybody knows I'm backwards. Well, if you don't know, now you do. I just have a little bit because I just cut it off. I did my, little technique section in it off. So that's what I just did to finish this right here. And to me, doing the checkerboard, it makes it go by quicker. And which now, with that being said, now all I gotta do is fill it in and I'll be where I wanna be. So, and then I'll do the checkerboard on that one. And then once I fill it in, it's a wrap for the first bin. So, well, no, not really, because tomorrow I get to go back and redo some or do some however. Ooh, almost put that in the wrong spot. Ooh, that would have been wrong. However you want to look at it, that's what I got to do. So, but now I'm down to a couple of rows, and I'm working my way up because the few that I have to do have less than the first row. So I got one drill and then a row to do, and I am done. And now I only got 4. Now 3. Now 2. Now 1. Okay, let me make sure I'm right. And I am. So guess what, y'all? The first one is done so far. And I will be back on tomorrow. I don't know. Then I got 2 of them out. I don't know if I'll be on twice or if it just will be once. But I will be on. And if I do twice, I'll finish this section with the first one and then start this one with the second one. And then finish this one and then start this one the next day. Y'all have a good night. Bye.